On April 2nd, the league ceased operations. The 8-team Spring Pro Football League, which had broadcast deals with CBS, NFL Network, and Turner Sports, lasted 8 weeks. There were 2 weeks left in the regular season. Why did it die? The answers are simple. Pro football is expensive, and it's hard to generate enough cash to make it work without major lucrative TV broadcast rights deal, which the AAF didn't have. It also had teams only in the South and out West, but none in the populous Midwest and East. That's what Eminem noticed. The league was getting decent TV audience numbers for the limited marketing it had done. It was the rancid smell of burning cash that ultimately killed the AAF $10 million a week, according to Sports Business Journal. There also was some litigation stemming from its founding. From all reports, league chairman and chief investor Tom Dundon had sunk $70 million into the league to prop it up since February, and he was done spending any more cash on it. Additionally, there are reports that his vision for the AAF differed from those of league founders Ebersol and Bill Polian. Dundon wanted a business relationship with the NFL and its union now, and the founders wanted to wait a few years for the AAF to mature before formally establishing it as an official minor league talent feeder. The league's financial picture may have been more dire than realized. On Monday, Sports Business Journal reported that the AAF was nearly out of cash in December and had pleaded with Vince McMahon, the pro wrestling impresario relaunching his own XFL Spring League in 2020, for a merger. There also is a report that Dundon may have wanted only the AAF's proprietary real-time mobile gambling technology, and he wasn't particularly interested in the football aspect. Dundon, who originally was said to be willing to extend up to $250 million in credit to float the AAF, has a local connection. He paid Detroit businessman Peter Carmanos Jr. $420 million for a 52% controlling stake in the NHL's Carolina Hurricanes in January 2018. In the meantime, there are the casualties from the AAF's shutdown, and not just Eminem's unrealized dream for a Detroit expansion team filled with brawlers. There are reports of AAF players being kicked out of their league-provided apartments and being stuck with medical bills that stem from game injuries. For example, it's unclear what will happen with former University of Michigan quarterback Denard Robinson's torn ACL, according to Sports Illustrated. Players lose their health insurance at the end of April. It's always the players, and vendors, who suffer the consequences of the whims of the wealthy owners. A small handful of AAF players have since signed with NFL teams. McMahon's XFL also is extending an invitation to ex-AAF players to try out for the 8 teams that will begin play in 8 cities, but not Detroit, next spring. Will McMahon, who made a fortune with the WWF/WWE over the decades, have better luck with his latest attempt at pro football? The odds are slim. The history of professional football is littered with failed leagues that have attempted to either challenge the NFL, or tried to become a minor league. Leagues with more modest local or regional aspirations last for a bit, then fold, too. I was part of one for a couple of seasons and saw firsthand how quickly the limited money is spent, and dreams die. It simply doesn't work.